turning your side hustle to your main hustle. We are here at Joan Ruto's house to just find out how she quit her big communication job to start selling, guess what? Avocados. This is Founders Connect Africa. Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
Karibu.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us today. I was very excited when I heard the story of you selling avocados from WhatsApp and delivering with your car. Just tell me the story about how you fell in love with avocados.
I'm from Nakuru.
Yes.
We have avocados. In fact, even when I put up those posts, guys thought they were from Nax because we have those.
You have avocados in Nakuru.
Yes, we have avocados in Nakuru. So it started when I was just on WhatsApp minding my own business, and then I saw my aunt putting avocados on her status, and I'm like, wait a minute, these avocados they have already matured because they only took 2 years.
Yeah.
And then she's like, yeah. So she was selling in wholesale and also retail. And I wanted to get some for me, my cousins, and my sister. And I'm like, do I drive all the way? And come back with just 3 avocados, and maybe I would have burnt fuel for I don't know how much, for only 900 bob. So I decided, okay, since she's doing it then, she stays on the other side of town, Embakasi side, me I'm staying here in Ruaka. Why not also sell from this side? And they're good quality avocados. I've tested them from home. So that's how it started, from me wanting to spend 300 bob to me getting 1,000 pieces. And the 300 bob would have gotten me about 20 pieces at the time.
Yeah.
In fact, we met at Capital Center. So we were just offloading avocados at the parking lot. People are like, what's wrong with these women? Yeah, offloading. And then, so between now that night and that morning when we went for the avocados, we got orders. My sister got orders. We like sold about 500 that day because we were taking some were meant to go to Karen.
Yes.
And guys were buying in bags. It's not like a single avocado. So guys were just buying in bags.
So through WhatsApp status is how you put up posts on WhatsApp status. And that's how people got to know about your business. And that's how you got to sell over 500 orders in one day. Yes.
Yes, 1 day. So we actually spent like the whole day doing deliveries because they were a bit scattered. Then we were young in the business, and then we were like, oh my goodness, I think we've spent more on transport because there were guys in Karen, there were guys in Nairobi West, there were guys in Kino, there were guys in Ruaka, there were guys in Zimmerman. So we decided for the remaining bits, we just get organized about it and decide on a day when we will do deliveries. And decide if we will charge deliveries also because they were a bit too scattered. But we made something.
Yes. And now you're in full time. Let's a bit talk about what you were doing before the avocado business.
Yeah. So I was doing full time communication skills coaching with Caroline Communications Limited, and that was my life. I was just waking up, going to work, etc. In fact, I even shared recently with my former boss. I was telling her, can you imagine I'm doing avocados? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? She was very proud of the move. But now shifting to doing like avocado full-time and it being, let's say, on part-time basis is quite a shift. Yeah, but tell you what, whatever I gained in communications, let's say the branding bit, etc., is what I'm also incorporating here. The customer experience, how to have those client retentions, whatever. That's what I'm also implementing. Now, it feels like I am preaching water and drinking water. Because then I was just sharing strategy with guys, but I was not really.
you hadn't really practiced it.
I was not really practicing. I was just
Yeah.
sharing it.
Yes,
This is
yes.
what you should be doing.
Because that's what you were taught.
Yeah, that's what we were taught in
Yes,
school.
Yes. Oh, interesting. So how did you now make it a fully fledged business after now the first, I think you sold the first 1,000 avocados. And then now you're like, now did you get official many orders that people on a basis now you have official clientele that this is where they get the avocados from?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The most amazing bit about food or avocados is the first time, let's say guys took 2 bags each or 1 bag, and then they tasted, and they tasted,
Yeah.
they had this, they're like, oh my God,
Once you go that way, you'll
this is amazing. In fact, I call it green gold.
Yeah.
When can I bring you your green gold? Or some of them actually just ask, they say, I'm out, can you bring? I'm just saying like, I have 5 in the fridge.
Yeah.
Please bring the next batch.
Wow.
So the guys who took 1 bag
And not
took 2
Wow.
and referred guys, more guys.
Yeah.
They're like, and I have this person who wants this and that, how many bags? So I remember delivering to a friend at Aga Khan, and she just wanted hers. She went back, and then the other doctors were like, where did you get those avocados? Avocados? The avocados. I had to go back, deliver like about, I think 4 more bags then. And that's how it's been growing. I've not done any, let's say, above the line marketing.
Yes,
It's
yes.
just been digital and referrals.
During this COVID-19 pandemic, there are a lot of people who are at home.
Yeah.
They don't know how to start their own businesses. They don't know how to change from what they were doing to something that will be profitable. How was the transition for you? Because what I see is that it transitioned really well when you were able to have enough time to start, you know, being able to do it when you're just at home and because people are working from home.
So for me, first of all, I'm a big champion of gratitude. Whatever situation you're in, just be grateful for it. It has an opportunity. Someone said, sometimes when you're faced with challenges or hard times, it's an opportunity wrapped with barbed wires. So what COVID-19 brought to me was time. And I had a lot of time to even ponder about or do some introspection to see, what have I been doing? Am I doing it intentionally? Like, am I really present? Or do I need to move some things here and there? So it took me about I think I took like a break from just doing the normal work and now to me selling avocados. And I can't say it was easy. I didn't know what was next.
What you're getting yourself into.
I did not know. It was just dark and I was like, okay. So I decided that I believe in energy, like positive vibes. When you have positive energy, you will also attract positive energy. So it started with just being grateful for that season. You feel like some low resonance energy when you're in that space. And then I was like, no, that's not my story. This is going to work out for me. So I started doing this is going to work out for me, whatever comes, this is going to work out for me. I remember struggling, having those mental wars, like, what next? But the moment I decided to like be not a victim, but a victor, and decide like this is not going to work against me, this is going to work for me, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it work for me. So it's by me as a victor.
Wow.
And the other level that I want to reach to is being a vessel where things now will happen through me, where now I can empower other people to just see that there's so much available I didn't know. I kid you not, I didn't know avocados would work for me. It's working out for me. It just took that step of faith. You just have to keep on moving. Don't sit in your house and wait for August. You don't know, but you just have to work with whatever you have. If I'm to get spiritual or preach. Christ, when there were 5,000 people presented to, you remember the story of the boy, 5 loaves, 2 fish? Yeah. Christ didn't bless nothing. There was little.
Wow.
And with that little,
Yeah.
you see, for the boy it was enough. He just had his lunch.
Mm.
But let's say to the disciples, it was very little.
Yeah.
But then when it was placed in Christ's hand, it became so much,
Mm.
it actually even over.
Leftovers.
Yeah,
There
there was leftover.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess it's for us to be in tune, mind, body, and soul, and know that we are masters of our own, do they say masters of our own fate, destiny?
Yeah.
Yeah. And as a man thinketh, so
so
he is he. So if you think this is working, it's going to work against you. If you think that COVID-19 will finish you off, you're right. It will. If you think COVID-19 presented you an opportunity to be a better person, it will present you. Yeah, so as a man thinketh, those are some of the mantras that kept on, or still keeps me going.
Thank you.
Very well, very well. What would be advice? And I've had a lot of advices on people who are at home and are wondering what to do. A bit of people say that they don't have money to start a business. Did you have a lot of money to start this? How much did you have?
I took this on credit.
So you actually started a business with no money?
Yeah, I'm like, you know how I started? I was like, give me that, I'm going to sell it
And give you back. Yeah.
the money. So it was based on trust. And that was a low-lying fruit for me.
Yeah.
There's something else that is available. WhatsApp is a very low-lying fruit.
Yeah.
I didn't have to put a stall. People have different business models. I knew I didn't want to go, let's say, to open my booth at the side of the road.
You've seen a lot of people.
You've seen that. I knew I didn't want that. I knew I wanted, at the end of the day, to just, I can move around. I can master my own time. I can still do what I need to do, let's say, when it comes to communication, sharing, strategy, creating, whatever. I knew I wanted that. And I wanted it in my own space. So WhatsApp was readily available and my contacts were there. So these are these are things.
At the low-hanging fruits.
Yes,
Yeah.
what can you start with? And don't despise anything. Nowadays, I was telling you that people are like, we're going to call you Mama Avocado.
Yes.
Some people were telling me, can you model with the avocados and just make it a brand? I went to deliver.
That would be interesting. Uh-huh.
I went to deliver in Langata, and then one lady was just passing by, and then she asked me, "Are you selling avocados?" I'm like, "Yeah. Do you want some?" And then she's like, "Yes, I want some." But this is so shocking. Are these avocados yours? I'm like, "Yes, I'm selling them." And like, it's very encouraging because the way you look and
the way they expect.
Yes.
It's not what they see. It's not not the results. So they're very shocked.
Yeah. She was very shocked. And she's like,
And I think, as you said, agriculture has become it's been looked on as something for the others. This country has a lot in terms of trying to make people who go to school think about entrepreneurship. What are your thoughts on that? In terms of, there's so many young people who are going to school right now, in campus right now, and thinking about how they're going to get employed. What would be your advice to them right now?
first of all, discover what your passion is.
Yes.
Don't just do things for the sake of doing it, because farming is agribusiness. Hello?
Yes.
I've had people, let's say, part of my family, yes, venturing into farming, and I would know about it. Just, yeah, I'm doing my communications bit, but I know you guys are doing farm, and it has really worked out for them. Guys who are millionaires. Right now I'm regretting.
You feel like it took a lot of your time?
I'm regretting in a good way. I think I had whatever I was doing, or I'm still doing, because I'm not saying I gave up on doing I've just changed priorities. I'm like, what am I prioritizing? We should have like at least 7 streams of income.
Yes, yes.
And where are we at now?
Yeah.
So
where are we now?
Yeah. Do you have 1, 2, 3, 4, half?
Probably. Thank you so much for your time. Now it's time for us to
Oh yeah, I have some avocados for you guys.
Yay, it's a party.
What I'm making for you guys. Yeah.
Oh,
So
great
we have
stuff.
some avocado. There's garlic here if you want to spice it up.
Yeah.
Black pepper. And that's sea salt.
Excited.
Or you can even put it
in the bread. Yeah. I think I like it on the bread. Excited.
What? Oh my God.
This is it. Never think I get a smile.
Kennedy.